The fourth stage in the Passion of Christ was his flogging by Pilate inside the courtyard of the palace of the governor. So the palace printing press inside the courtyard of the palace of the governors in Santa Fe represents the flogging that Jesus received at the hands of Pilate. Print means to proclaim or publish, to make publicly known, publicized. Press means to scourge, which is a whip used for inflicting punishment or torture. Flog means to publicize, which is print. Flogging is aggressive promotion or advertising. So that's why the printing press represents the flogging of Jesus. So we begin at where warm waters halt in West Yellowstone, Montana. We take it in the canyon down. So we follow the trail, the old Santa Fe Trail. Not far, but too far to walk. From there, it's north to Water Street and then beyond. So we're heading right back to the old Santa Fe Plaza. Put in below the home of Brown. So we pull into the Santa Fe Plaza directly below the Palace of the Governors. So here we are below the Palace of the Governors. So from there, it's no place for the meek. So from the plaza, it's north to the Palace of the Governors. No means north. Place means palace. Means a seat or throne. Meek means manageable or governable. So it's the palace of the governor. The end is ever drawing nigh. So enter the courtyard and make your way to the far left corner. So end means a courtyard, and it also means the last section or part, which would be on the far left because nigh means left. Ever drawing, so it's continuously pulling like you're being forced to the left as you're going down. So drawing means something that attracts customers and audience. So at a printing press, if you go in there, there's a gentleman that would explain how it all works. And, drawing means draw, which means print. And nigh means to approach, to enter, means being on the left, and it means a courtyard. So we're going to the far left corner in the courtyard where the printing press is located. There'll be no paddle up your creek, so there'll be a printing press hidden in the corner. No means type, so it's a rectangular piece of block, now usually of metal, having on its upper surface a letter or character in relief. Such pieces of blocks collectively to reproduce in type or in print. Paddle means pull. So in printing, pull means to take an impression or proof from type. To draw or haul towards oneself, it means a handle or the like. It means print. So it means a composing stick. It means a row, which is a number of things arranged in a straight line or to put in a row, such as all the blocks with the letters or numbers on them, to form words. Drive, it means chase, which is a rectangular iron frame in which composed type is secured or locked for printing or plate making. That means a lever, which is a means of exerting pressure to accomplish something. So on the old printing presses, there's a long handle, a lever that you pull towards you, and that lowers the printing plate on top of the block letters. So ink is placed on top of the letters, and as you press the paper down, it generates a lot of force, and you get the ink transferred onto the paper. Up means high or pressing, so the printing press. And creek means a hidden recess, which is a nook or any secluded or obscure corner. That's why it's in the far left corner. It also means text, which is the main body in a manuscript, book, newspaper, etc. It's the actual wording of anything written or printed. It means to reproduce in type or in print. So the printing press. So just heavy loads and water high. So a really big printing press, an ink table, and lots of ink and pressing on watermark paper. So it just means actual, real, or genuine. So this was or is a genuine printing press. Heavy means big, massive, large. Pressing. Loads means to apply force to a mechanism. So when you pull the lever, you're applying force to the type. It also means slab, which is a printer's ink table. Water is a liquid solution or preparation, especially when used for cosmetic purposes. So in this case, it would be the ink. Water means to cover with liquid. So you're going to cover the type with ink. Wave means to move freely and gently back and forth or up and down. So the lever, it kind of twists as you pull it towards you, it twists down. As you let it go, it goes back up. And water high would be watermarked. So the paper they used was watermarked. High means great in number, so there was a lot of printing and a lot of ink. Sharp means clear. It means a mark, which is an impressed symbol or inscription serving to identify or indicate origin or ownership as a trademark. So the paper was watermarked and has been watermarked since the 13th century. If you've been wise and found the blaze, so if you've been to the palace of the governors and found the palace printing press, blaze means publish, means print, to engage in publishing books, newspapers, etc. It also means press. So blaze means printing press. And wise means antique, means govern. So it's an antique printing press. All right, so look quickly down your quest to cease. So turn your head and look straight down in a southerly direction with a soldier's monument located in the Santa Fe Plaza. So look means to turn your eyes. It also means a notice, which would be a placard or the like, conveying information. Face means any of the surfaces of a solid figure. So we're looking for the soldier's monument. There's four sides to it, and on each side or each face, there's going to be a placard with information telling the story of the monument. So quickly means cross, savage. So I'll get into it momentarily, but the word savage, which means cross, uh, was part of that monument and became a great controversy over the years. So heart, it's the heart of Santa Fe. It's short, so it's not far. It's straight down. It also means vanish, to disappear mysteriously. Uh, the word savage was chiseled off by some some lone male dressed as a city worker. I believe it was back in 1974. Fleet also means column, which is a monument or an upright post or pillar. And the soldier's monument is in the form or shape of an obelisk. Down means toward the south. Quest means a chase, which is a groove in a masonry wall. So the groove left in the stone from the removal of the word savage. And that's our goal or target. Quest also means quarry, which is a square stone. Would, another word for quarrel would be conflict or war. So it's the soldier's monument. And to means in the direction of or towards. Cease means an encounter in battle, means a terminating point or place. It means to come to an end. So the Santa Fe Plaza is the end of the old Santa Fe Trail, and it's also where the Soldiers Monument is located. Cease means end, which means point. So something having a sharp or tapering end, and that would be the obelisk. Means place, which is plaza. It means spot. Spot would be a post, which would be the obelisk. It also means a blemish or mark. So it would be a visible impression where there was a notch that was left from the removal of the word savage. It also means death. So a cause or occasion of death, which the whole point of the Soldiers Monument is to remember the people who died in those various battles. And cessation means stay, which means to rest on something as a base for support. So there's a plank that the obelisk rests on, and the plank is what has the placards on it. But Terry scant with marvel gaze says, however, don't waste your time contemplating what this other part might be, the monument. Just take the chest and go in peace. So simply make your way through the doors of the palace and walk down to the soldiers' monument located in the plaza. So passage means an opening or entrance into, through, or out of something. So you're leaving, you're going through the doorway of the Palace of the Governors, and you're heading to the heart of Santa Fe, which is the plaza. And you're going to walk down, you're going to walk and enter the plaza, and you're going to go directly to the point, which is the obelisk, also known as the Soldiers' Monument.